To smoke salt, we got an amazing smoker on the left. Gives us lots of smoke time. I've got 4 pounds of Himalayan pink salt. I've got a torch here to light it up, just a standard propane torch, and then this metal colander that I had gotten off of Amazon. Today I'm going to be using cooking pellets, brand pellets. This particular bag of pellets is a little more expensive, so I wanted to try it out. Black cherry is the flavor. So we're going to see how good this works. I've used lots of other types of pellets over the years, and just wanted to try this one out. It's very pure for the type of hardwood that it is. I'm going to use my old grill here. It's got some leftover lump charcoal in the bottom. Don't pay any attention to that, because today we are just going to drop our amazing smoker in there, that tube smoker. It's a Maze. We're going to fill it up. So pour all those pellets into it, and I just throw a whole bunch in there, and you'll see that I spill some. Yeah, it's how it goes. But then I'll take and level it out, see if I've got enough. But you really want this about as full as you can get it. So even to the point of when I get it completely full, then I'll actually have to take my fingers and go through and push down in between the sections so it actually follows the maze. So it makes it interesting, makes it fun. Main idea though is get that thing filled up, and you can see I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't fall out the sides. Put it in. There you go. This is a standard smoker type of setup. You can see I still didn't put quite as much in the corners as I would normally like, but we're being very forgiving of myself today. Take my torch, light it up. I just go with the lowest flame as I can get on it because it's going to be for a while. This particular torch I can invert, so it works really well to be able to light in this type of an inverted angle. Otherwise, if you need to keep your torch vertical, you just put it up on a different grate on your grill. Again, this grill is mostly just used for this. That's why you see all the creosote deposits on it. You want to light this thing up and get it burning, flaming hot. You can see it's already got flames. You'll want to keep going. Just trust me. Go longer than you expect. Get the flame, even put the flame down underneath a little bit so it's lighting from underneath. You want this thing just burning really, really well. Good airflow is what makes these tube smokers actually work, and this is similar to a tube smoker, but it's just a Maze. Get it going. Once you get it going, then you're going to want to let that flame keep taking its place. So it's going to keep going, and really you kind of want to let it burn for roughly about 5 minutes. We're not going to let it be that long here, but you can see how far I'm letting that go. Good flame coming off of it. Here is where I would let it burn, and I usually even come back and blow on it a few times just to be able to make sure that it is staying nice and hot. We'll do a little bit of that in a minute. All right, here we go. We got this, got our grate on it. This is just to be able to set our colander on. There's the colander. Okay, and this is made out of metal, which means it can withstand the heat. Pop open the salt. Again, 4 pounds of salt is way too much, but I was playing with it. The main reason I use the colander is because you can take this salt. This is a Himalayan pink salt, and it's a large, coarse granule, so it doesn't fall through. If you use fine, it's just going to pour right through it. So here we go. We're going to put it in there, and I'm kind of trying to pour it around the edges because I'm trying to get as thin of a layer of salt as I can get so that it is able to get a smoke on every granule of salt that we have. 4 pounds, it's too much. I'm just saying that right now. But I usually do it in 1 pounds. I usually spread it around super thin. And oftentimes I'll come back and stir this 3 and 4 times, scraping the salt off the bottom of it each time so that it is getting as much smoke as you can. Smoke for any kind of a tube smoker and any kind of a grill has 2 ways that it works. The main way for foods that you're cooking that you're going to have the food on is that the smoke goes up, hits the top of the grill, and then it distills down onto the top of your meat. Whereas this type here is going to be coming up and actually adhering on the bottom of the smoke. So you get 2 different types here by going straight on top of it. Very, very harsh smoke. You would never want to do this type of a smoke directly below your meat. You want it to be more ambient around. Once you have it on there, there you go. You just close the lid and leave it for 6 to 8 hours. Come back and check on it later. And here we are later coming back to see how it all worked. And you can see the significant color change as we get zoomed in here a little closer. The light's a little bright, but see how it's not as bright? It's got that coating on all of the salt. And even to the point that some of the salt actually underneath has gone black, which is good. It's got that that smoke. Now remember, this right here, you can see just by touching the edge, we're able to have all sorts of things show up right here. The smoke residue all over your fingers. I took this salt inside. I just put it into a container, and I will keep it like this. When I am ready to use it, you can either put it into a salt grinder right at your table when you're going to use it, or you can take it and put it into a spice grinder and grind it up coarse. And any of those are going to work great for you. Hope that's been helpful. Bye.